YouTube friends, welcome to the Red Parrot channel. I am your host, Mary Ellen. This is the last episode, because I've run out of ink, swatching, where I am swatching my inkvent calendars. I have 2023, I have this year's, which is 2024, and it occurred to me that I have 2022. They were never opened because 2022 was a very bad year for me, and we are much better. So I have gone to all of the bother of undoing them because they were not even unwrapped. So I've never swatched. This is going to be a fun little episode for me because I get to see what my inks are like. We're going to follow the same idea as we did before, which is Chameleon, Standards, Shimmer, and the Specials, and we're gonna try and do it in Roy G. Bivy style. Got a paintbrush, got that. Oh, and I need my my thingy, what's it? Yeah, my thingy, what's it? Where my thingy, what's it? I really do try hard to get everything set up before I start. And there's always one thing or another. Oh well, it's part of my brand. Okay, I am super excited about this because this is one of these suit yourself, enjoy yourself, why not? That's what art is all about. So this is the limited edition. It's called Best Wish. Yeah, Best Wish. Best Wishes. There we are. Good job. Okay. And I found a whole vial of Noodler's ink, which is Midway Blue, which is sort of like a World War II-ish color of blue. I think I spilt it all over the side of it a million years ago. There, it's that color. Don't think I'm going to swatch it, because we're going to be playing with these. All right, so first one, well, let's just pick them out. Chameleon, Standard, Shimmer, and we'll do the sorting in a minute. We've got to do a second sort. Shimmer, Chameleon, Standard. Ooh, scented. Standard. Chameleon. Scent and sheen. Ooh, fancy. Standard. Shimmer and sheen. Sure. Standard. Shimmer. Nope. Shimmer. Standard. Wow, a lot more standards. Shimmer. Standard. Standard. Shimmer. Standard. Chameleon and sheen. Standard. Wow, look at all them standards. Them's pretties. Okay, so how many across do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 4, 6, 8, and 2 more. Okay. I am contemplating math to make this math kind of work out. That maxed out at 8, that maxed out at 8. Everything else sort of fell into place, more or less. Now what do I do? Well, I suppose it doesn't exactly matter. So let's, and I'm still not sorting out the colors yet. I'm just trying to figure out a place for everybody. One, two, three, four there, and I need that. I could probably put that up there. Or I could put, let's rearrange. Let's do that. How's that? A little bit on the different, but that's okay. All right, I think that's how we're gonna do it. There we are. Put those two aside. So, Roy G. Biv, red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet. That's our order. Dunsy done. And brown's probably got to be first because it's kind of an orange. All right. So our first one is spiced apple, and it is a chameleon. And so I was a little bit smarter this time. Put my water on that side. Got my little cloth. Step one. Was this the brush I was using? Doesn't matter. Oh, my stars. Pick one. We don't care which. Okay, I'm just being weird. I saw somebody do this. Okay. Answers my question. Was it this that I used? No, I probably did use this. All right, well, okay. Well, it doesn't fit in there. Oh, I know. We'll get going in a minute. While I get this paper situation sorted out. We're going to use this. Wow, that was way harder than it needed to be. I don't think this was the brush that I used last time. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Good. Well, that's kind of fun. That's a very red bordering on orange. And we call that spiced apple. Okay. Yeah, you can see the sheen starting to come out on that one even. Next one, olive swirl. Oh, okay. Come on, you can do it. Here we are. Put these two out of the way. Oh, that's nice. Okay, there's two. Next is Arctic Blast. There we are. Be right back. This is one of my most used tools in the house. It is specifically designed for people with weak grips, and it is a very, very tacky washable surface. It was not provided for me, and I 100% understand the utility of it. What do we call this? Arctic Blast. Ooh. Let's do a little bit of water. There. Wow, it's a deep, deep blue. Okay. Ooh, this one's going to be a nice one too. This one is called Upon a Star, as in I'm assuming wish. Wow. Look, that's making it better. Upon a Star. Okay. I might have to change my water already because these blues have absolutely blown out the water. Which is fun. Oh, look at the Arctic Blast, how it dries. Yeah, that purple is there. This is Deck the Halls. Oh. They have been standing as they were probably for about a year and a half, possibly 2 years. So all the glistening stuff is absolutely precipitated out. Okay. So I'm going to do the rest of this row, and then I'll wash the water so the standards have a good shot at being fine. This is called Pick Me Up. It's a scent machine. I wonder what the smell is going to be. Coffee, maybe? Ah, nuts. All right, well, we'll do this one first. Pick Me Up. Yeah, that's coffee. Yep. There are a lot of the stationary crowd on YouTube does a lot of this kind of work. Scented spruce, should smell like a tree. And I could watch them swatch inks for hours. They have beautiful stamps and methodologies and a vocabulary, and it's all glorious. I forgot to smell that. That's a nice green. Whoo-wee, that smells like a tree. What do we call it? Spruce. Just straight spruce. Here we are. There. Okay, and I need to absolutely change water. Nice and clean. Ooh, that's not ideal. All right, so we have, these are our standards. There. Woohoo! So red, orange, green, blue, indigo violet. You buy that for $1/4? And I think that's the way they should go. That way. I'll do these this way. Okay. Where'd my washcloth go? Oh dear. Here I'm sitting on it. Good grief. Okay, so what's our first one? Our first one is cardinal. Cardinale. It's a verb. Ooh, that's pretty. That, oh, that was not ideal. That's the old blob of water. That sort of swirly thing is something that the stationery crowd does a lot of. The pen crowd, I don't know what to call them. Flame. Ooh, it's a nice orange. The testing that the pen crowd does is very, very serious. They have stamps, like rubber stamps, that give them a nice pattern. This is Appletini. They have multiple kinds of paper that they test the ink on, which actually has it changes the color of the ink, as does the pen that they use. Ooh, isn't that pretty? That's a good one. I like that a lot. So finer nibs don't allow for so much ink to flow. So if you have like one of those these fancy inks, there isn't enough ink flow to make the special effect be apparent. What I call this Appletini. And what can be dark in a color like that color brown, but that kind of looks black. That green is quite dark. That looks black. That looks black. Kind of looks black. So there's all of this testing that they do to see kind of how everything works, and it's so much fun to watch them play around. Oh, I think I just splotted some water on that. Well, it'll be fine. This is Bliss. Ooh, it's a very bright blue. Very tropical colors. Bliss. Okay. And I'm just putting all these back in the little box that I had. Oh, one more sleep. That's fun. Oh, that's a nice, a soft navy. I am going to be set for inks for some time. Oops. Silent Night. Oh, it's snowing out. Oh, that's like my Prussian. Well, it's not mine personally, but you know what I mean. Oops. It's okay, keep going. Next one is Jingleberry. Ooh, that's an awesome color. I want to put that in a pen. Oops, that's not how you spell jingle. Wow, my brain didn't, my brain was so excited about the purple. Okay, here we are. Ghost. That's going to be a gray. I'm going to bet that it might need to be in that area. I'm not sure. We'll see. We'll find out. Is it a gray? Is it a blue? It's a weird light gray. They do that when ink goes really light. This amorphous pen crowd does that. See the various shades of it. What do I call this? Ghost. Pen crowd spends a lot of time talking about tonality and like you can see other colors in that color, so there might be a little bit of greenish maybe in that, maybe a little bit of blue. And the it's called Cozy Up. The refined skill from practice they have at looking at colors is really, really cool to see. This is called Cozy Up. Ew. Not a fan. Nope. There are a few things that annoy me. Well, I should say, in the vast scale of things that could possibly annoy me, not having a good red, that's a weak red to me. Pantheon, that's the word I wanted. Cozy Up. In the pantheon of things that irritate me, a weak red ranks. Like, what's the point in being a red if you're not going to be like a kind of a punch in the face? Or mean it. Maybe it's about meaning. Like, that didn't mean it. I wanted to be an orange. It's an orange. It's not a real, and these really are all oranges. Okay, Three Kings. I have so many opinions about something I know absolutely nothing about. Oh dear. Three Kings, this is a yellow. Ooh, okay, that's not bad. And as with all things, the more you expose yourself to things, the more you can have an in-depth Three Kings. Comment so that there are people who can do the swatch and say, oh, this is very much like this other ink by this other manufacturer, but it's slightly less green or whatever. And that's just because they've got some experience in swatching them. Okay, so we down to our last row, and I feel like I'm gonna just do another fresh up, but that's not as bad as the last line. And ink, because it is predominantly water, gives paper a crinkle that I think the junk journaling crowd really appreciates. Okay, so we're gonna do it in that order. We're gonna go along here. Okay, so we're on the last leg. With any luck, oh, we didn't do our color thing. Okay, so red, green, blue, purple. Yeah, I think. Or is that red? Red, orange? Maybe it goes that way. Let's try that. Okay, first one. Celebration, it's a shimmer. Okay, so I've got to shake. And some of the pen crowd's journals are just so munchy, crunchy, scrunchy because they use nothing but fountain pens. And I so want that effect. Okay, this is another, oh, not bad. Am I sitting on it again? Yep. What a banana head. There we are. And this is what? Celebration. Oh. That is barely written well. One of these, let's shimmer. Shimmer, yeah. This second row is throwing me right off. Shimmer, okay. Shimmer, Yule log. Ooh, that's a nice brown. Okay. Dusted truffle. Wow. That's got to be a statement color. I still want to be in on the meetings that name these. Oh, that's green. Green brown. Okay, next one is alpine. Ooh, that's yummy. What do I call it? Alpine. Okay, we've got 3 left. Oh, golly, I'm enjoying myself. Okay, next one is serendipity. Ooh, it's a shimmer and a sheen. Shimmy, shimmy, shake. Oh, that's very blue. As soon as you get a certain kind of a dark blue, there is something in the dark blue that really just stains the water like crazy. De petit. There. And last up is Memory Lane. Is it wrong to say I can hardly wait for Christmas for another calendar? We do need to use these inks though. It's the goal of this year. Another goal. Another of a million goals. We're swatching. Oh, that's kind of nice. There. What do we call this? Memory Lane. Okay, there we are. And our last one, which is the exclusive, is Best Wishes, which is something. Well, it seems to have glitter in the bottom, so let's give it a shake. Okay. Woo! That is, I think, blue. Yep. I would have thought it was going to be green. Okay, let's put that cap on before anything bad happens. Look at that. I didn't want to say anything, but not a scratch. It's not a scratch, it's not a drop. Ooh, you can see the green separate from the blue there. This is as much fun as watercolor. Okay, so let's see where we are at. I'm gonna lift this up so you can see some of the shimmery stuff better. So that blue one is quite good. These two are probably the best. There's that little bit there. Don't know if you can tell. And the other two aren't really shimmery. There, that's a good way of being able to see the color. And then down at the bottom, the shimmers as well. And that dusted truffle does end up looking a little gray. That feels that dustiness. So that's that. Let's have one more look, because we want to be able to see. We do want to be able to see our colors. And then this one. I don't know that we can sort of get them all together. So of the ones that we swatched, love, love, love. I like that one, so those two. U-Log is pretty nice. Memory Lane is good. Yeah. And the Olive Swirl, I think, would be nice to write with as well. So lots of options for drawing and also for writing. So there we are. So we have a 2024 swatcheroo, we have the 2023 swatcheroo, and we have the 2022 swatcheroo. And I'm going to put that one on top because we are still kind of drawing. Anyways, that is all for now. Please take very good care of yourself. Stay out of trouble. Love you lots, and we'll see you soon. Bye now.